Welcome to another episode on our channel. Since you've been seeing some of the statues behind me, I thought I might as well just go ahead and show you my 1/4 scale figures. You've already seen the Mandalorian with Grogu. You've seen Paul Atriedes from Dune. So the Mandalorian was the first one I've ever gotten, and Paul Atriedes was the last one I've ever gotten. I decided I would get a few Avenger figures, and one of them is Thor. So this is Thor from the Dark World, made by Sideshow, and it's, I believe, 620 out of 1,000 figures. I really like this motion capture of him kind of leaning forward with the hammer in his right hand, getting ready to swing at something. So his robe is certainly posable. It has wire throughout it on the sides and along the bottom and so forth. But it is a large 1/4 scale figure. It's beautiful, I think. The facial features are wonderful. And the hammer is great. The figure itself is great. The robe is great. He's standing on what appears to be a crater, almost as if something kind of blew it out and there's a crevice in there, and he's standing on the edge of the crevice. So it's quite a heavy statue. But again, it captures motion so well. We'll pause now and get it on a turntable so you can see it from all angles. Thor has a absolutely great presence here. It's as if he's running into a brisk wind. His hair is flowing back, and everything's in motion. I mean, the fist is very tight here. The grip is holding onto that hammer for dear life, as if he's going to hit something that's coming towards him or something he's racing towards himself. The outfit itself is form-fitting, well sculptured, well painted. The cape is absolutely just exquisite. It's awesome. It's, again, wired on the sides and on the bottom. The pleats, there are tons of pleats in this thing. And when you get to the back, there are like 3 pockets of pleats right here. You know, and the flowing nature of the cape is just absolutely awesome. We'll go to the other side so you can see it a bit better on the other side. So if we come at it from this perspective, the fact that you can pose the cape is so nice. I've posed it so it kind of comes around him, but you can still see all these pleats here. It's just absolutely tremendous to take in this whole image of Thor. He weighs a ton, I can tell you that. I wouldn't want to move him around too much. In fact, I'd let my husband do it if he needed to move. So anyway, we'll pause now and get some tighter close-ups here, and then finally of his face. Here's a nice close-up of Thor. You can see the facial features a bit more, the clenched hand here, and of course the grip on the hammer. The cape is very much flowing. I'll turn him so you can see him from different angles again. I love the silver in his outfit. I love the red contrast. This part especially, this kind of, I don't know what I want to call it, this step down creases give the robe itself such a nice overall look. I love the draping that's taking place in the cape as well. That's very nicely done. I've never seen a cape like that actually before. But he looks formidable. So we'll pause now and get a really good close up of his face. So here's a tight close up of his face. The details are very much in place. And I just think overall they did a great job. 1/4 scale is tremendously difficult to manage in terms of details, but I think they did a tremendous job capturing the essence of Hemsworth here. So I hope you like what you see. So here's one last look at our man of the hour, Thor. It's again, these figures are large. You can't really afford to keep collecting 1/4 scale figures. They take up way too much room. They cost more than 1/6 scale figures, of course, for good reason. And yeah, you're just going to run out of room eventually. So this is definitely a good likeness of Hemsworth portraying Thor. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.